Cool Hills. Cool Hills is a problem. When you have a plethora of cool hills, the hills are getting cheered. What does this do for the face? And I think that's a booking problem. I think that's simple as that. Um, this is a major booking problem that's been going on for years. Since the NWO, we have had this concept of cool hills, because they never turned face. You had the Wolfpack and all that, but they already broke up and had other formations in NWO by this time. But as far as the NWO, 96, 97, that 98, that NWO, before they start breaking off and the other shit, these were heels that were cool. You know what I'm saying? And even at that time, though, to be fair, they still was trashing up the ring. I've been doing my homework. You feel me? I didn't. I'm not. This is not coming from somebody that. Oh, I watched the Attitude Era. I was a kid when the Attitude Era was happening. I was literally like what 6 years old when the Attitude Era was happening. When the Attitude Era, Monday Night Wars, and ECWs, all that shit. I was a kid, so thank thank you to Peacock. I can go do my homework and get all A's. You feel me? I already watched all 96 and 95 WCW. And I was watching 95 ECW as well. But anyway, Cool Hills, is a thing that's becoming a problem over the recent years. Because like prime example, like which is always going to be there, but it's like we need to book hills to be heels, not people that people like. We need to do things to make sure people don't like them. People can say a lot of things about Gunther, but that street trash promo that he did against David Priest, I think that was great because it puts him on this I got a silver spoon and I'm better than you situation, which I like that because it's like, it's not like it didn't work because the next week, this is what, 2 weeks before 2 or 3 weeks before they match at SummerSlam. It's not like it didn't work because the next week he was getting booed before he even cut a promo because of that street trash promo. So that's the type of heat that we need. We need people to do things to make you hate them. Down the line, you end up respecting them and liking them. As a kid, I used to fucking hate Edge, bro, and now I love Edge. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate Randy Orton. I used to hate Triple H. I mean, no, 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 no. You don't get something. Definitely when you're a kid, you young and still don't really get how wrestling works, you hate these motherfuckers, bro. I used to legitimately hate Edge, bro. And another person that's kind of a slept on hill, I used to hate Michael Cole. He wasn't a wrestler, hill, but man, in 2011 and shit, he was unbearable. I used to hate this fucking dude. But that's the point. They did everything to make you hate him, and they did a hell of a job. Hell of a job. CM Punk. He was one of the like Miz, CM Punk. These when they're heel, when Miz and CM Punk is heel, you know it. Ain't no cheering them. Because they're gonna do things, they're gonna say things to make you hate them. Let's talk about some of today's heels. The last real heel, I had to be honest, is Roman Reigns. Cause I ain't gonna lie, he made me hate him after a while. Cause I'm like, dude, this dude cheat all the time. Little did I know, so did Edge. So did Triple H, so did Ric Flair. This is why people hated them at points in times when they was heels. You know what I'm saying? Flair kind of made it his thing, dirtiest player in the game, so it kind of like went along with it. But Triple H was hated. Like that Booker T promo, bro. All that shit, bro, that made people hate him. Like, people bring it up to this day. So that should tell you every fucking thing you need to know. You got to book people to be hated. You got to do things to make these people hate it. an example of a cool bad guy that you might as well say is a face now is Brian Breaker. Like I don't know, is he a heel or is he a face? We can't really we can't really decipher that. Heels today are not heels, and I blame a lot of that not only on the booking, but I blame a lot of that on the PG era. All the heels watered down and became softer when the PG era came in. You only that's why I mentioned CM Punk and Miz. These were the only heels, especially CM Punk. CM Punk was more heel than Miz, and that's a hard one to say. But bro, CM Punk, you gotta don't forget in the PG era, he made fun of Paul Bearer, bro. This is like what a month or not even long ago he died. Him and Undertaker feud was based off of him disrespecting Paul Bearer, bro. Not only trying to take the streak, but he disrespected a guy that literally died. Then before that, I think after that or before that, I think it was before that, because he wasn't champ at this time, but he was champ what he did when he made fun of Jerry Lawler having a heart attack literally like 2 weeks before, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's heel shit, bro. Miz was mega heel because his mouth. He just know how to annoy you. See, that's what the problem is though. It's very limited amount of heels because not everybody's great as the Miz. Not everybody has the annoying face of the Miz. Miz has a slappable face. Miz has one of those faces where you just want to smack him because he just talked too much shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, heels has lost their way, man. It makes it even harder for faces. Faces are having the hardest time in the world getting over as faces because that's what another example of a cool heel. Tiffany Stratton. I honestly don't know what even got her face ish. I really don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. She's dope. She's like she's dope. But I don't really. But that's my problem though. What does she do to be healed? Did she say anything to be healed? Did she do anything to be healed? This is why I'm so glad that Nia Jax, on my SummerSlam predictions, I said Nia Jax should win the title because she's the only out of men and women. She's like one of the only legit heels. She don't get cheered. And I'm like, good. She shouldn't be. She's a fucking heel. Tiffany Stratton getting cheered, and I honestly don't know why. But actually, I do know why. Because what did she do to make you hate her? What did she say to make you hate her? Nothing. Everybody is just cool. Like, oh, we just, no, bro, that's the problem. That's the problem in today's time, bro. Cool heels are destroying faces because all the heels are getting fucking cheered. You're gonna boo all the faces because they come off as mediocre. They're not allowed to do evil or bad shit because they're good guys. But that's the fucking point. And it just seems like that art is really struggling to come back to full tuition because it's a struggle to be a good guy. Cody Rhodes is catching hell for being a good guy. And that started from the Cena era, where, you know what I'm saying, the preppy good guy, poster child for the era. He was the poster child for the PG era. So, and he was just this too goody good shoes. And it's just, although the live crowd hasn't turned on Cody, but if they do, would anybody really be surprised after a while? Because the problem is, the cool heels has took it over wrestling, and it makes it even harder for you to be a good guy. Because now, if you're a good guy, you are suggested to be Stone Cold like. If you're not doing Stone Cold shit as a good guy, people aren't gonna fuck with you long. It feels like. At least that's how it feels like. People ain't gonna fuck with you long if you're not doing Stone Cold type things, bro. And it's like, bro, everybody ain't Stone Cold. Everybody shouldn't be Stone Cold just because you're a good guy. We need legit good guys. We need guys that kiss babies and take pictures, making wishes, and all that. This say whatever you want about Cena, but this is why Cena worked. This is why he worked for his time, because we need guys like that. But it was even a problem in his. It was a major problem in his era. The cool bad guys getting cheered. Kevin Owens was heel getting cheered. AJ was heel getting cheered. Even when CM Punk was heel, he's getting cheered somewhat. But like now is a situation where if you're good enough to make people hate you, and not everybody is. So then that leads you to the booking. Okay, you got to do things to make people hate this person. Something. You got to do something, bro. Because to me, you gotta find a way to keep people to hate this person. But if they are doing things to make them likable, they're saying like they just come off as, oh man, they're just cool and they seem like one of the cool kids at the table. No, bro. No. Tiffany Stratton should be looking down on that bitches. Tiffany Stratton should be saying something, doing something. Because what she's doing is not making her a heel. You might as well just turn her face. Ain't no point of trying to project this heel thing because now she's the cool heel. She's getting cheered. Turn her face. Therefore, you got to hold on space for a new heel. Because that's been a problem with wrestling for quite a while, bro. Heels, cool heels, is baby faces kryptonite, bro. Because everybody got to be suggested to the quote unquote badass heel, and then eventually they're likable, the likable badass heel. Where does this leave the faces, bro? Where does this leave the people that's doing everything right? They don't cheat. They don't backstab. They don't take opportunities even when it's right there. For example, like they're not gonna hit a motherfucker with brass knuckles even if they got a chance, even if there's a bad guy, because it's like Batman. This is what makes Batman versus Joker so beautifully done. This is why they're the best. To me, it's not close. They are the best fictional rivalry in any level of capacity, because even though I'm a Joker fan more than Batman if I had to choose. You see, I'm part of the problem of the cool bad guy. But the Joker does things to make you hate him. He's a sadistic killer that has no remorse or nothing. And yes, I like him because, of course, he's a fictional character, but you get what I'm saying. Like, overall, Batman is exactly what good guys should be. Batman don't kill. Batman don't take shortcuts. Batman don't do a lot of different things when he really could. That's what made Joker and the Batman so great. Polar opposites. Joker is a fucking maniac. Doesn't literally care about anything, right? This is a big ass joke to him. This is just fun to him. And that's what makes him pure fucking evil. Like, he has no let up. He's just evil. Just an evil, sick fuck. And like, but okay, let's say if Joker and Batman, if you did a dynamic of that in wrestling, what you're supposed to do if Joker start getting cheered? You gotta do something to make Joker stay hated. And you know what's the, like I said, the PG era completely killed heels, bro. In my opinion, I think they literally destroyed and slowed down the magic of being a heel. Because I'm gonna tell you one heel that was cheered, but he knew how to make you hate him. Jericho. He's another one that knows how to make you hate him. Oh my god. And then even in the PG era, he does some shit. But see, this wasn't the PG era just yet. In 2008, bro, he hit Shawn Michaels' wife in the mouth. And I think He had a real life altercation with a female trying to get in his car and he hit her ass on camera. Jericho know how to make you hate him, bro. Whether that was set up or not, I don't think it was set up. But as far as the girl trying to get in his car I think somewhere, it's online. You should be able to find it. He hits a girl in the face or some shit. It's on camera. But Jericho knew how to make you hate him, bro. He know how to make you hate him. That's that art is missing tremendously in today's time. A lot of people are not good enough, and then the booking is not making people hate these people. These people, whoever's a heel, Tiffany Stratton's supposed to be a heel. You got to do something to make people hate her. Something. But like, if they're getting cheered, okay, turn them face. But then, all right, who you gonna turn heel after that? Because you got to do a trade. You can't have too many damn faces. But I just think the art of being a heel has diminished tremendously this last generation, this last 15 years of the PG era. Heels have been struggling like hell. You know what I'm saying? And then even when you do bad things and then you have a good mic piece and then people eventually start liking you, but then that becomes the problem. It's like people start fucking with you and then they don't turn them heel though. I mean, they don't turn them face. They try to keep them heel even though they're getting cheered. You know, I don't know, man. I just think it's a skill that's been lost for a while. Is being a heel. There's a lot of people that don't know how to be a heel. So overall, to sum everything up, they need to book heels as heels, and we need to slow down on this cool bad guy thing, bro. Sometimes you can't help it. Some people just go get cheered. Some people is, and that kind of means they're not destined to be a heel. Brian Breaker is not destined to be a heel. You might like if they're still going with the idea of him being a heel is not working. They might as well turn him face so he can go against heels now because he's getting cheered. He's getting good reactions. People are barking when he come out. That's not a boo. That's cheering him. You know what I'm saying? Like that I think that's just one of the that's been one of the problems. It's too many bad guys that are likable. We need to get back and we need to find more heels that are annoying. Xavier Woods. That's why I think he'll possibly turn it on New Day if that's the situation. Or if it's the other way around, Kofi turns or something. I think they have the capabilities of being annoying. I think they probably had that chance of being very annoying, which which is needed, bro. Especially Xavier Woods. I think Xavier Woods got heel written all over him. But yeah, man, that art of heels have been diminished for quite a while, and enough is enough, and it's time for a change. We need to get back to the regular art form of bad guy, good guy, especially for the good guy's sake, because this hurts. This does nothing but hurt the good guys at the end. That's all it does. It don't help anybody. This hurts the good guys. If all the bad guys coming out and getting cheered, then what the hell the faces is supposed to do? Now they're corny and oh they're lame. That's the problem. Like so, wrestling in general, you need to book heels as heels. One more thing, maybe think of AEW. Like Don Callis. Why is Don Callis? Dude, he's getting booed out of the buildings, and yet he's like in a weird good guy position, like forcefully, because I guess Kyle Fletcher took up for Will Ospreay. He got in the middle of it last week. Him and MJF. And it's like, okay, Don Callis is getting booed out of the building. He should not be having anything to do with anybody else's face, bro. But that's what I'm saying. It's weird shit. Except that doesn't go to my point of people cheering him. He's in a position where, for no reason at all, really, he's in a face predicament. His team is face, and I don't know when, but I guess some of his teammates is face. I don't know. That's a confusing situation, but I just had to bring that up. That just made me think of like heels that are in a good guy position when they're really not supposed to. That's a little bit different compared to the position I'm talking about. But what do y'all think, man? I'm sure it's stuff I could add and all that. I don't got all the words, man. I don't be trying to take all day on these videos. But what do you think? You think the art of being a heel is gone? The art of being a real bad guy is gone. It's very limited. And hopefully this Netflix era completely kills that notion because it needs to die off. You could have some bad guys that are cool and people like them, but like when it seems like every bad guy is all of a sudden cool, it's like, damn, bro, that's because it's the booking. Y'all not booking these people to do, to say, to present themselves as assholes in the best form possible. I don't know. That's all I gotta say, man. We out.